You're alive. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you guys. How are you? YouTube tells me there are 12 viewers, so if you're here, please give me a sign. 13, going up. Amazing. I'm not sure if we will make it to 34, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure Juji's back there somewhere. Juji, there we go. Hi, Juji. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Hey, Chris. Hey, Lisa. So here we go, team. I'm tuning in today from Glass House with a very, very special guest, Coach Ellie, who we're going to keep our social distance with. So about 1.5 to 2 meters away from each other. But we're going to run this class together for you guys on this beautiful Monday morning. Noon. So with that said, without further ado, here's your workout today. I think a bunch of people are still tuning in. What's up, Wojciech? All right, guys, so without taking too much time, I know some of you are doing this on your lunch break. We are going to get started. Your workout today is going to be a 20-minute AMRAP of 10 bent over rows, 5 each arm if you're doing it with one arm, 10 push-ups, kick up your mind is here. Hi, honey. 10 bent over rows, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, 10 bent over rows again. So you do that 2 times within 1 round, and then 10 thrusters. Okay, the workout is in the description below. So if you didn't get that, just check it out. As always, I usually recommend just take a piece of paper, write it down for yourself, so you have it. You have it ready for you. Matching hairstyles, obviously, every day. Surprisingly, not matching T-shirt, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not in sync now that we don't see each other that much.
That's it. That's
right.
It's out of sync. But we'll get in sync later.
We'll get back to it. Hey, Attila. What's up, Janos? Thank you so much. So that's your workout. Now we're 15 viewers, not exactly 34. So we are going to do 34 burpees. But we're gonna do this alternating. So 17 each. I think that's doable for your warm-up. We're gonna keep our distance with Ali, but we are going to alternate 1 burpee, 1 burpee, 1 burpee until we get 34. And I just want you to pick one of us and alternate with the other person. Okay? So pick your partner. We are going to get started with 34 burpees total, 17 each. Make a little space around you, and I'll start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Done? I think done. Good. Halfway. Woo-hoo. Seven. So, last 2. Last 2. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Good start. Good start into today's class. 17 burpees. Grab a sip of water. Get your breath real quick. We're gonna go into our warm up. We're going to do our warm up in a Tabata fashion. So we're going to do one round or one full Tabata of 8 rounds. We'll start with forward lunges, followed by walkouts, plank walkouts, and then jumping lunges. Good. And then shoulder taps. Beautiful. And rest. Okay, so we're gonna do that once and then one more time. That's 2 times 4 intervals of 20 seconds. Forward lunges, plank walkouts, jumping lunges, and then shoulder taps. We'll start with AMRAP. And let's face the camera.
Just like being in class, yeah? Boom, timer.
Looks good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Forward lunges. Easy pace, just warming up the legs. And rest, shake of the legs. Next up, plank walkouts. 2, 1, go. And rest. It's gonna get a little bit more intense. We'll do jumping lunges. And 2, 1, go. Two, one, time. And we'll do one set of the shoulder taps next. 2, 1, let's go. Five seconds. And next. We'll repeat the whole sequence one more time. 2, 1, lunges.
No think t-shirt, but think movement.
Exactly. And rest. Plank walkouts gonna be next. 2, 1, go. And rest. Jumping lunges, it's probably the worst round by far. it off. We've got one last set of the shoulder taps. And let's go. Two, one, and get your breath and some water. Check out the comments.
A lot of comments.
Tobias, thank you. Good to see you, man. I always say that. I don't see anyone, but good to have you here. Thanks for joining. All right, guys, so hopefully from the burpees and this little Tabata, you're warmed up, your heart rate is slightly elevated. We're now going to go ahead, go through all the movements step by step, do a little practice, and then hit this workout. It's pretty damn long, 20 minutes, so there's no time to waste. Now, Alistair was smart. He got himself a dumbbell, which is the only dumbbell that we still possess here in Glass House. I wasn't that smart, so I was just going to use whatever is available, which is going to be a 28 kilo kettlebell. But basically, we'll start with the easier exercises, the air squat, then the push-up, then we'll talk about the bent over row and the thruster. So for your air squat, we're just going to do 10 nice and slow air squats. All I want you to focus on is to keep your heels on the ground. Here we go. Get ready. 10 of your finest air squats. Let's go. Great stuff. Easy peasy. Now, we'll go into our push-ups. And as always, you can scale those on a chair or couch or table by elevating your hands. I want you to focus on a nice, straight body position, just like Alistair's on the ground. All the way down, all the way up. Try to make sure you don't do half repetitions. If you have to, if you don't like to use the chair or the couch, put your knees on the ground, but I still want you to keep a nice straight line between your knee, hip, and shoulders. Go all the way down, come back up. There we go. We'll try to only touch our chest to the ground and the knees and rest. So find your scaling option. We're going to do one set of 10 push-ups. At this point, this should feel really easy if you're going to do multiple rounds within the workout. 10 push-ups, find your scaling option for the workout. I'm gonna come over here. Within the workout, at some point, you might choose to break this up into 2 sets of 5. That's perfectly fine, but I want you to be able to do 10 right now. Especially with the bent over rows, those push-ups are going to get a lot harder than they feel right now. Now, to get into a good position for our bent over rows, we're just going to do 10 deadlifts with whatever weight you're going to use, whether it's your backpack, your dumbbell, or your kettlebell, to warm up that posterior chain in order to get into a good position for those bent over rows. So 10 deadlifts, standing right on top of your weight, back is straight, stand, and return 10 times. So According to the programming file, the programming brief, which you probably guys have downloaded by now or have seen, this is going to be a single arm bent over row. So whatever equipment you're using, try to do a single arm variation. We'll talk about the backpack in a second, but it would look something like this. Alistair is going to set up in almost the bottom of his deadlift with the back straight, and he's going to pull the handle all the way up to his ribcage and return, pull it up again and return. Go ahead and turn towards the door, show it from the other side. Back is straight, pull up and down and relax. Okay, as simple as that. Now, you can obviously modify this a few different ways. If your dumbbell is a little too heavy for single arm rows and you feel like everything is moving, like your back is moving, everything tries to, you try to get some momentum in this strict movement, I want you to turn the dumbbell vertically. You grab the two heads. Alistair is going to get back again into his deadlift position and then pull with two hands up to his sternum or to his belly and then back. You're going to do 10 repetitions of this. Okay. Very similarly, if you have a backpack, you're probably going to do the same thing, either with one hand, so the backpack is on the side and you hold it on the top and pull and up. Or you can again hold it across the body with two hands, so one hand on the top and one on the side. Can you turn it? Like that. Hold it up to the chest and back. It really kind of comes down to the size of your backpack, whatever gives you the most range of motion, and you can engage those back muscles. So with that said, we are going to go ahead and do 2 sets of 5 and 5 bent over rows, so 2 times 10, or 2 times 10. Whatever makes you easy. Take a little rest before the second set. Again, you want to try to feel these guys here under your armpit, running down your back. Beautiful. If you struggle keeping your body straight, or you feel you're moving too much, go ahead and try to use your weight with 2 hands, or you could take your weight and put your hand on the table or on the couch to get a little bit more stability. Can you show us that one? So you take your weight, hold it to a table, hold it to a couch, whatever it is. Right there, and then pull, just to create a little bit more stability with the hands. Beautiful. So that covers 3 of our 4 movements for today. Last but not least, everyone's favorite, the thruster. Yay! So for the thruster, what we'll do is going to be 5 single arm squats each side, and then 5 thrusters each side. Now the programming says 10 thrusters, so I imagine that would be with the dumbbell across your chest. Can you show us that one? So this is a pretty good option for everyone. Hold the dumbbell across, push it up just like your normal thruster. One more time. Cool, and rest. Okay. If you have a backpack, same idea. You grab it across the body, hold it in front of your chest, squat and press. Try to load your backpack with a few extra books today, just for my pleasure. If you have a kettlebell, you might be in a a little bit of a pickle because that one is just kind of weird to hold across in front of your chest, or you need a ton of shoulder mobility if you want to press this overhead with such a narrow grip. So if you have a kettlebell, I suggest that you go for single arm thrusters. If that's not an option, go ahead and grab a backpack and use the backpack for the thrusters. I guess that would be my suggestion. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead, do 5 single arm squats each side, take a little rest, and do 5 single arm thrusters or 2 arm thrusters with your weight. The squat, if you can do the squat with just one arm, then do it on just one side. I'm starting to regret this. Look at the synchro. Ooh. I feel like I should take a wobble for this. Holy moly. Alright guys, so that pretty much covers our movements for today. And your workout, again, it's gonna be 10 bent over rows, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, 10 bent over rows, and 10 thrusters. That's one full round. We'll repeat this as many times as we can for 20 minutes. I don't really know how many rounds I'm expecting out of this, but I think I will go at a slow and steady pace with my little kettlebell.
For sure, slow, steady. Always wins it.
Slow and steady wins the race. So please go ahead, grab yourself a sip of water. Use the bathroom.
Usual, one perfect round in 20 minutes.
One perfect.
Let's do the usual together, okay? One perfect round in 20 minutes.
So I'll be somewhere here. Timer. All right, team. Let's get started. Tuesday is ready. War Chick is ready. Here we go, guys. 20 minutes, 10 rows, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, 10 rows, 10 thrusters. Single arm, two arm, up to you. By now you should know what you're gonna do. Here we go, team. 10 seconds.
Don't forget, Julia, 3 minutes rest after every round.
2, 1, go. Right?
Yeah. Well, ready. 5 minutes. Well, yes.
One round. 2 minutes in. 18 to go. 11 minutes to go. That's halfway. All right, 8.5 minutes to go. This is my weird heart-shaped sweat mark because I love you all so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you guys.
How many was that? 6. I think so. 6 minutes to go. Less than 5 minutes, guys. Less than 4 minutes. Three minutes. 2 minutes. Nine seconds. 50 seconds. Oh, 9, stop. Oh. Ooh. That was way worse than expected. Eddie, you finished 9 rounds? Nah, with some help. I mean, with a little extra time. I think I got 8 rounds and 2 thrusters. Let's see some scores. Team.
Jusha, take all the time you need to finish 12 rounds. It's okay. Oh, good job, guys.
Oh boy. Damn, Jusha. Nice job. Nice job, Julie White. Thank you for joining. I know you have to go. Have a good one. Good job, Viote. Good job, the Kenyats clan. Get Team Kenyats. Well done, guys. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. We'll give everyone another minute or two, and then we're gonna stretch it out just a little bit, and then we'll let you go because we still have a few minutes left from the class. Oh. Thanks, Wojciech. Have a good one. Thank you, Wote. Good job, Chris. Good job. Vamos. Beaten by 3 thrusters? Shit. That's, the wife is telling me off just a little bit. Apparently I was slow. A little slow today. But, my birthday. I can go slow. I was focusing on form. Good job, Timmy. 9 full rounds. Awesome. All right. So we'll get into a little bit of stretching. It's going to take like 3-4 minutes, and then we'll let you go, guys. So, just going to move kettlebells out of the way. What I like to start with, after a lot of single arm, single leg stuff, I usually feel my back a little bit. So I'm going to lie down on my back. Cool. So you lie down on your back, grab one of your knees, pull it into your chest, and we'll chill out here for 10-15 seconds, and just try to switch to breathing in and out through your nose, slow your heart rate down. This is not just about stretching, but also about cooling down after the workout. You're going to take this knee and pull it across the body to create a nice big stretch out in the glutes. Keep this other leg straight. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground.
in order to create a nice big stretch around your spine as well. And again, we're going to take 5 super deep breaths into your belly, through your nose, in and out. We're going to untangle ourselves, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Grab the knee first, try to pull it into your chest. Grab the knee, pull it across the body, both shoulders on the ground. Hold this knee towards the ground. Don't force it, but just put a little bit of weight on it in your hand. Nice big stretch in the glutes. Twist the spine. Breathe slowly in and out through your nose and try to focus on whether you feel any muscle still working, still being tight. Then we want to try to release those muscles and just relax everything. One. Exhale everything and relax. Good stuff. Untangle yourself. We're going to turn it around. For me, one of the things that I sometimes struggle with is my shoulders. So we'll go ahead and do a little shoulder stretch, which is going to start on your knees. Your legs are at about 90 degrees with the ground. From here, we're going to reach forward with both hands. Try to get your chin and your chest to touch the ground. This is an active position. You're trying to push your palm down into the ground. And come up a little bit. You're going to take your left hand, reach under the right armpit. Try to go as far as you can in that direction. And breathe. We'll come back in the middle. Go straight over to the right hand side. Come back in the middle. One last big stretch, just like we did it before. Chin and chest down towards the ground. Three, 2, 1, and up. That was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you want to do a little more stretching, a little more relaxing, feel free to do that. Have a great Monday afternoon. Ali and Levy out. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I hope to see you soon, guys.